Ed, I want to just hit you on another subject while I've got you here. CBOE has several applications for Bitcoin ETFs to list on CBOE. I know you're handling Wisdom Tree, Van Eck, ARK as well. Could you handicap for us the chances the SEC will approve these applications this time? A lot of people seem to think this surveillance sharing agreement with the exchanges that you've announced, I think NASDAQ has announced it as well with BlackRock, is certainly going to make a big difference. Will it make a difference, and what are the chances? Everybody's been waiting for years and years for this one.
I've been wrong for years and years, but what we are committed to, and not surprising, like Michael's business, the more transparency we can give our regulators. Their main concern is the average investor and their safety and security. And running these transparent and open and markets where that is key to success, we'll keep giving more information to our regulators. We want them to have every bit of information that we have at our fingertips so that the surveillance and the confidence for all investors is top notch. So we'll keep providing more information. This is maybe a step closer, but very, very difficult to handicap what's going to come out of a regulator.
Well, the community seems very excited. The community has been wrongly excited in the past, but it does seem to address a portion of their concerns. What I'm not sure is whether it addresses all of their concerns. I think they're going to go fighting, rather significantly. Did you follow this Ripple ruling last week where a court essentially gave partial clearance to the idea, or partial okay to the idea that a Bitcoin ETF might be approved this time? I mean, you have to read between the lines. It wasn't a clear victory for the crypto community, but it was a partial victory. Does that matter at all in their thinking, do you think?
I'd be interested to hear Michael's view. For us, it's just more clarity on distinction and what it is actually that we're trading, what the underlying that we may be trading, and what the exposure is. But doesn't give me a whole lot more confidence in an approval that would be imminent. As I say, more and more information, more and more clarity from the SEC. We'll continue to provide that information, but I don't know that I would change my handicap a whole lot.
You have any thoughts on this?
Yeah, I mean, this is an interesting situation in which the SEC has effectively ruled that the institutional investors who had full disclosure and awareness were offered an investment contract. But
and that's a security.
That's a security.
Okay, but
the exact same thing sold in the secondary market to retail investors has been deemed not a security, right?
Does that make sense to you?
It makes no sense.
Yeah, under the grounds that what? Well, they're buying it on an exchange, and therefore they don't know they're supporting Ripple.
They do not understand that. That's absurd.
What was that?
No, I just think it's a bad ruling, but we'll ultimately see how that plays out.
Yeah,
I agree with
another.
I agree with Ed that the entire space is struggling for clarity.